friends. How we all diddly doing? How's everybody holding up? On this PC on which I am recording myself, I have every single Sims game installed of the main franchise and other franchises, actually. You know, with this power that has been granted to me with my own money, actually. You might think, oh, well, she must spend every single day just playing her favourite games. No, au contraire, besties. I spent every single day living in the past. Not healthy. Potentially why I cannot process my trauma. Someone said I was their favourite unhinged queen, and that is me, actually. Struggling a little bit lately. My family keeps, you know, nearly... why I've been gone. Anyway, I spend my entire time with all of these games installed on my PC, just kind of wishing for better, really. So today, I'm going to be taking you through things in the previous Sims games that I wish would make a comeback. Good luck, Declan, with editing all this, because I bear my heart and soul out in every intro. And, oh, I've got to change the battery on my headphones. One moment, gang. Don't worry. Shan't take too long. Oh my god, POV, you're changing your headphones. Oh, and now I need to tootle myself over to the green screen. Ah. She's a lot more stable than me. Right, so, welcome to my desktop PC. I have every single game installed on the bottom corner here. First off, we're going to explore The Sims 1. Actually, funnily enough, the first thing that I want to come back is the branding. Obviously, you click this and it goes to credits, which is pretty fun, pretty cool. I love Mega Magic. I love you, Will Wright. I always like Will Wright, it's not Will Wrongs. I think that there has been a glitch, potentially. I really like it when the Sims admit that the Sims... do you know what I mean? Like, I really like the branding of the early Sims games, specifically The Sims 1, where it's like, yes, this is The Sims. And you get phone calls from, like, Sim City and Simville and everything. I really wish that this kind of stuff would come back. Oh, God, I am in the tutorial. Bestie, I already know. Right, where can we go? Yeah, we'll go to the cat family, because this is going to be me in 20 years. The next thing I want to see come back, which we will touch on in other games as well, because it has been improved throughout the games. This particular climbing frame, small. She's only 3x3 tiles. She's unassuming. She doesn't ask much. You know, you don't have to be a big posh bitch with a big posh garden to get this. You know what? The Sims has always been fucking fantastic with, like, these bubble blowers. I want the Funinator Dew looks. Fitness is a way of life. It builds young muscles, motor skills, and increases coordination and cardiovascular stimulation, which results in a healthy body and mind. Killed... That's why I got the description of these. Like, things that they're unhinged in The Sims 4, go back to The Sims 1, babe. Kids build self-esteem, learn goal setting, and build camaraderie in a clean, drug-free lifestyle. Lag-bolted, screw-fastened, headland redwood. Obviously, we're going to talk about the tiny telescope, so we're going to be talking about that in every single version of the game. Another one that I would like to see come back, which again, we can also talk about in other versions of the game, is also the room need. Sims like rooms with lots of light, windows help during the day, and lamps are good at night. Decorations and landscaping bring the score up, but broken items, dirty dishes, or trash bring things down. I mean, don't get me wrong, I think it was a little bit too much in The Sims 1. Like, she's one dirty plate, and your Sim's like, I'm fucking depressed, I'm not doing that. So yeah, I think it could use some fine-tuning, definitely, but I think it does need to make a comeback. She was smart, The Sims 1. Also, these ratings for houses, I think it really adds some, like, depth and actually makes you want to increase the size of your house and really work on your house as you go. So yeah, I'd like her to come back. Also, these interest things where you can actually see it in the panel and, like, it shows all of the interests and how much your particular Sim has an interest in each thing. They were fantastic. And I also think that these personality points actually, even though we kind of got rid of them towards The Sims 3, I really wish that something like this would come back rather than just the 3 traits, because the 3 traits aren't enough. 3 traits do not enough a full Sim make. And you know what, while we're at it, actually, I would like this menu to come back with the moving head. Yeah, I want you to follow my mouse wherever you go. Like, you've got one duty in life, babe. It's to follow me. That's what Jesus said, isn't it? That's the Bible. You know what? You don't need to read it now, babe. I've said it to you. Need I say more? Actually, maybe I should say less, right? But I want her back. I want her back. I don't think she'd come in The Sims 4, though. I mean, she came in The Sims 1. If you don't understand that joke, don't try to. I think that's it for The Sims 1, potentially. I don't want to save the game. I don't want to save her dirty deeds forever. I like that one of the loading things was stopping to smell the flowers. I wish I had that outlook on life. You know what? I might stop and smell the flowers. The only issue with that I have is, to me, flowers smell like piss. Not just piss, Victorian piss. Don't know what I've confused in there. Right, another thing that I would like to come back straight off the bat. I haven't even probably loaded it in the game yet. Create a custom neighborhood. And I've mentioned this in other videos about why The Sims 2 is the best game ever released, but I mean, look at all of the options, because something that I do get bored a lot in The Sims 4 is the fact that just nothing is customizable. Look, custom, and you can even change desert, concrete, dirt. Doesn't work so much in The Sims 4 because she is a set instead of like being an actual world. But I think if we are gonna, not that I would want a closed world in The Sims 5, I'd want a semi-open world, but if we are gonna go down this closed world, then I'd like to have it more towards Sims 2 where you can actually make your own. Oh my god, how could I even I skipped past the loading screen as well, but you know what, Declan, I did another point, loading screens. I don't want loading screen for everything, but like the animated loading screens. Look what I've made. Look what I have made. Can you even add custom, yeah, create custom college? Look at that. That's absolutely fantastic. The possibilities are endless, right? The Sims 2 was really ahead of her time, and I miss her so much. I really do. Like, look. Oh, and the beat goes on, but data. Let me in. But like, look, if you just wanted to create a farm town, or if, like, look, there's my farm town. And then if you wanted to make like The Simpsons or potentially Middlesbrough, because that's what Middlesbrough looks like. If you look out your windows, that's all you see. And again, like with the branding, I really like seeing the actual game. It makes me so happy. But maybe it's because I had a very happy childhood. And you know what? That's all right. And look, I can make flowers. I just think it's the options to customize your actual world in The Sims 2 rather than just customizing the house that you live in or what your Sims look like. I think that they really nailed it because you can just make whatever you want. Obviously, can't forget Will Wright's head. Will, if you're watching this is my dedication to you. Or even if you wanted to recreate like a city. There, you've got New York. I just think that having a world builder actually built into the game was so smart. It's just another dimension of the game that you can explore if you want to or if you don't want to, where we kind of don't have that choice in The Sims 4. The Sims 4 is very much, even The Sims 1 as well, The Sims 1 and The Sims 4 are very much limited to your own lot. I also want to see a comeback of like these really themed towns that have, as soon as you start, a dedicated lot built into them. Like, let's go to Belladonna Cove, for example. And these little animations, like the speed through where you can get to grips with the world. I mean, look at the effort. So as soon as you load into this place, before you've even picked a family, before you've even met anyone, you get met with the law of this. So you learn about Carlos. Jessica has left Armand and left him with the little adopted daughter Tara. Amanda's sad. We have a solid backstory of everyone in this town before we've even loaded in, rather than like having to go into each family and be like, oh well, who are they? Well, yeah, just literally, who are they? This is no surprise to anybody, but I also want to see wants and fears come back, and also the aspiration meter. I want to see if my sim is actually failing at life. He's doing all right. She's doing all right. He's doing much better, actually. I really want to see that. Obviously, you have your big goals in The Sims, like grow up, excel at your job and stuff like that. But also, these are just your general aspirations. It's just so much fun. Like, become enemies with Jason. And then if you do become bad at your aspiration, then, you know, you get a mental health doctor to come in and like, which obviously is a bit problematic now, but I find it absolutely hilarious, you know, as someone who potentially needs one. I think it's cool. I would like to see it come back. It's so much fun. Another thing as well, aspiration rewards. So if you are doing well on your aspirations, you can actually buy rewards with them. And it's not just like perks and everything. It's actually things that you can play with and changes your gameplay, like the Renew You Sensor Orb. Sensor Simmer Sensalia, renowned brain neurologist, kept the secrets of the simian brain as closely guarded secrets. So you can basically reprogram your mind, keep this away from Bucky Barnes, he could not handle it. A general caressing of the scalp, a few lights, some soothing music, and ta-da, a whole new sim emerges. Try it once, try it twice, we won't tell. And then Noodle Soother. Some maintain that the weak electrical current it generates produces euphoria and contentment. Also the money tree was absolutely fucking fantastic. The Weather Knot, the homogeneous, I don't know if I'm supposed to be pronouncing that, or anyway, moving on. This was my shit, right? This was my absolute fucking shit, because you get these, and if you're in a good aspirational mood, then they make your toddlers learn super, super fast. And if they're red, oh, well, don't be making your toddlers red things. Cool shades, socially awkward, just slip on some stylish eyewear and power your way smoothly through any social situation. Kibble of life, the eclectic and enigmatic energizer, the thinking cap, the sim vac, like you can literally steal other people's aspirations and skills. The love tub, and genuine books, famous counterfeiting machine. This one was absolutely fucking fantastic, but it does set on fire a lot. And then the elixir of life. Like, this for me is so quintessentially The Sims, because The Sims is like, it's a life simulator, but I don't know, for me The Sims, maybe because I played The Sims 2 so much at like the developmental age of my brain growing up, but this like superhero, slightly evil kind of vibe has always been so quintessentially The Sims for me that I'd like to see it come back. And then also career rewards as well, and we do have these kind of with with like, you might get an object or something if you level up in The Sims 4. But these have some really cool stuff that I used to really enjoy playing with, like the resurrectonometron. So if you get so far in the paranormal career, you can resurrect someone. But if you don't have enough aspiration points, I think, or if you don't pay enough money, then they come back as a zombie. It's really fucking cool. Cosmetic surgeon, a little bit problematic, obviously. The fingerprint scanner. I used to love this military one. There's the lie detector. I feel like there was one where you literally, yeah, it's this one where you literally operated on someone. This was so much fun. Another thing, right, this goes for work and the school bus and everything of the sort. I really miss the animations of Sims actually getting in the car to go to work. Like, look, I know that they just disappear off the lot in The Sims 4, but it's not enough immersion for me. I need more immersion. Like, look at him. The animations, this poor driver, he gets about and he's off to work. Like, yeah, he still vanishes off the lot there, but the addition of him getting into a car and actually going to work is fantastic. And it's those little animations that bring life to the game for me, because it actually kind of adds on to the gameplay. Where something that I've noticed in The Sims 4 is like, these kind of things just don't happen. It's kind of just it's kind of invisible. Even if you're going to pick up a dish, like to clean dishes up in The Sims 4, they'll just kind of vanish into your hand, and I do not like it. I need to actually see it completed, even if there's not much point to it. I'm trying to think if there's anything else from The Sims 2. Like, obviously there'll be loads, and this isn't an exhaustive list. Oh, changing tables. We do not need 2 hot tubs. That's a bit ridiculous. I know that isn't even our house, but my point still stands. Like how we've got this little play area here, but then we've also got a merry-go-round. Is that what it's called? Merry-go-round? That's given me absolutely no answers. I know we've already got swings, but we still don't have like slides for kids in The Sims 4. I need to focus on like actual family gameplay and stuff, but that one absolutely goes without saying, obviously. I think there's still lots more that I could say, but I'm going to move on to The Sims 3, because again, this is not an exhaustive list. This is just, well, if I made an exhaustive list, this video would be over an hour long, which I know that some of you would watch that, and you just might have to one day. Today's not the day, and we've already spoke about loading screens and stuff, so I will meet you in game. Sims 3 is not responding. Great. Hi everybody, unfortunately my stupid ass forgot to unmute myself, so I'm having to record this voiceover as I've got an ear infection. Here is a picture of my face all swollen up. I get ear infections a lot. We're okay, we're soldiering through. So the first thing that I wanted to talk about was not necessarily creator style, because I find creator style can be quite chaotic and slow your game down a lot, but the creator style specifically for hair colour, skin colour and eye colour, because I think The Sims is a game that prides itself on being able to live out any situation you want, and I think that it's so inherent that you should be able to customise those colours to literally live out whatever life you want. I don't think that just a couple of pre-selected colours is enough, but I also like the user friendliness of The Sims 3 where there is still pre-selected colours if you want them. And also with hairstyles in The Sims 3, it's not just one default colour. You can actually customize the base, middle, ends, and then highlights of your hair. So that is an integral part that I think needs to return in The Sims 5. Also traits, but absolutely nobody is shocked. I really think that The Sims 3's traits is such a good part of the game, and it's what made it so iconic. Not only because there was so many to choose from and we had 5 traits, but also because they really impacted the gameplay, and it would really impact how you experience The Sims 3 depending on what traits you picked for your Sims. So it really helped make each Sim individual. And I also really liked how they were separated, and there was such an abundance of them, and some of them were really quite niche, but you could get away with having quite niche traits as well as other ones because there were so many of them, where this 3 trait system that we've currently got just isn't enough to get into the nitty gritty of who your Sims are as people, or as Sims, because they are Sims who speak Simlish. Also, this might just be a me issue, but I'm a very visual person. So in The Sims 4, when I'm trying to make my Sims related to each other, I get really flustered and overwhelmed because I can't see how they're related just through text. So I really prefer this visual diagram of how Sims are related to each other. So I would like that to see a return. And then this is a little bit dark, but I promise it's got an overall good, as dark as it is, it's got an overall good theme to it. I really want graveyards to come back because I feel like The Sims 3 really nailed having places to go in your town. It made me actually want to leave the house, and I think that having a graveyard is a great way for legacy simmers to actually go and visit Sims that have died. I like graveyards. I respect graveyards. I don't just knock about in them like I go see dead family members in real life. And then obviously I'm always big on having customization and choice in these games, and I really think that being able to selectively pick how long each life stage should be is so much better than just having a one size fits all or long, medium and short. Is that right? That's right. Being able to customize it to what works for you makes the game so much more enjoyable, because you can just extend or skip past life stages that you don't necessarily enjoy. But also I like the realism of them having a birthday, so it kind of breaks the suspension for me if I'm like, okay, you go grow up now through a birthday cake, rather than the game being like, it's so-and-so's birthday. Sorry if this voiceover was a little bit sad. I'm not sad, I'm just very ill. That's everything. Well, that's not an exhaustive list. That's just a list of everything that I'd want to come back in The Sims 5. Let me know if there's anything else that you think that I missed, because I know that I definitely did. And let me know if there's anything from this list that you don't want to come back, or anything that you don't want to see in The Sims 5. Love you all. Please subscribe if not already. Bye.